Lastly, let's talk about inventory feeds. And I know a lot of these features we've talked about have been with EverLogic for a long time and have changed a little over the years, maybe a lot over the years. But this is something that we are currently expanding upon. So can we talk about inventory feeds and how that's where that is today and where that's going to be in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of website providers will accept a file, and it has to be it's a formatted file, and generally speaking it's in a format called XML. And basically what XML is, just a tagged file. So like, for example, if I'm sending an inventory feed, I'm going to be sending across all of maybe your in-stock inventory to your website provider. And let's say that website provider, is our preferred provider, which is Web Manager. We send that feed directly to them in this XML format, and then they read it. So what we do is we just tag all the information. So if it's like the year, we might put 2 year tags around the actual year, which if it's 2025, it'd have year before it, 2025 in the middle, and then it'll have year after it, so that the processor can read that file and know where the information is supposed to go. But this works with pretty much every website provider that's out there. This is something that's been in the industry for a long time. The next step after inventory feeds is direct inventory through what we call an API, or an application programming interface. And that's where it's more of a live real time. So for inventory feeds, usually what happens is, if you request an inventory feed to go to your website provider, or to like another company like Boat Trader or Auto Trader or RV Trader or something like that, where we would send it directly to that vendor, it's usually to an FTP server, which is file transfer protocol. It's just basically a server that's listening for this file. So we send it to them, then they process it. It usually happens daily. It's like a once a day thing. So your information is not going to be any older than a day, but it's not going to be real time. When you go to an API, which is what we're developing with some of our preferred partners, then it's real time. So when you're looking for a piece of inventory, and if some information has changed, we have ways in software development where we can actually make sure that information is real time, where, hey, I make a change in EverLogic, it's also going to send that information to my website provider. And vice versa. If it's a bi-directional interface, then if something changes on the web, it'll notify EverLogic, and we'll be able to update our information. So these things are coming. It's going to replace the feeds eventually. That's what customers would rather see, real-time information, because if that RV sold, you're going to want to be able to let customers know, so that it's not available anymore, or if pricing changes, or if information about maybe somebody input the weight wrong or something, and you want to fix it, you can fix it in one place and not have to fix it all over the place. And so when that's available, we'll let everybody know, but that's going to be really powerful.